Morning guys, you meet me at another job. This one is over in Beaconsfield and it's pretty bad for black spot all around the edges of the tiles, all over the tops, and obviously we're going to resand this as well. The driveway in general is fairly dirty. You can see a couple of spots where the car's obviously been or it's been protected. I'm not sure why this whole area is so clean in terms of just dirt, but for some reason it is. Maybe there was a couple of cars, but yeah, lots of black spot everywhere, all over the drive. There's some moss. There's not a huge amount of weeds. The ones that are here, they're just little small things. These should just come out with the surface cleaner. It's a little bit of algae under that plant, and we've got this step to do, or set of steps. So as always, like and subscribe. This owner of this house, is actually a YouTube. I don't know if he's a subscriber necessarily, but he certainly found me on YouTube, so that's quite cool. That'll be the second job I believe that's come from YouTube, so it's nice to know that the videos are paying off at least. So yeah, I'm not sure if he'll want to be on footage at all, so I may or may not capture some chat with the fella. But yeah, in the meantime, stay tuned. I'm just getting set up, filling up the water now and having a coffee, even though I should be drinking green tea. But I was running a bit, not late, but I had to go get fuel and I thought I'll get some coffee. So, but yeah, I'm going to change the proportioner this morning in my X-Jet because this black spot's so severe and it's been there a long time by the looks of it. So I'm going to try and change the proportioner out. This one is 4:1 or 5:1. I can't find my 3:1 proportioner, so therefore I'm going to take out the proportioner entirely and go neat. This basically means that when it's mixed with the water from the pressure wash, it's going to end up being about 1.6:1. So it's going to be very strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a clean as always, and I'm just going to treat afterwards, leave it down for a short period of time and then rinse it straight off. And I mean, it should get rid of everything because that's almost as neat as you can go. So stay tuned. Very thoughtful customer. Seeing that I'd mentioned obviously about trying to slow down on caffeine and trying to drink green tea because it's a bit healthier, and he's suggested that and made me one, which is really nice of him, so thanks Roger. Oh, lovely. Well, I'll nail this quick and then yeah, we'll give it a leaf blow and we'll get started, so enjoy. Alright guys, just waiting for the water barrel to fill up before I lay the chemical treatment. This is the current state of the drive. It's all clean, but obviously you can see there's a lot of black spots still around the sort of chamfered edges, and even on top there's a lot of black spot, particularly in this area and following up. I've just unblocked that kitchen drain. I actually thought, I felt a bit guilty because I thought I'd damaged a pipe or something, but then I thought, because there was a load of water coming out of here, out of this area, all just bubbling up and through the joins around the drain pipes there. But then I thought to myself, this is an outlet, it's a waste drain, so there's no way there's a water feed there. So there's no reason for me to have, damaged something and have water bubbling out over the top. So it could only have been a blockage. So we lifted this manhole cover, and there was quite a lot of grit in there. I mean, you can still see the residue of it all over the floor, which I'm about to rinse off. But yeah, it was just, kitchen fat and soap and things like that. The usual lime scale sort of suspects that will block up your outlets. So nothing really to worry about. And like I said, I bought that drain jetter a while back, and yeah, smashed it. Did a really good job of it. Maybe I should do some drains because it came out okay. So maybe I should add that on. But yeah, it's all unblocked now, running nice. So I'm just going to lay the treatment and we'll go from there. So enjoy. Morning guys, I'm not filming the resanding because I'm in a bit of a race against time, but I'm back at the same job. Yeah, the clouds are threatening to open. It is spitting right now, and unfortunately the sand that I do have was already ever so slightly damp in the van. I've managed to get it this far, but I'm going to need to get fresh, because this just about here is getting unusable because it's just all the clumpy stuff. So I'm going to leaf blow off what I've just done, and then I'm going to go and get another, I'd say, bag of sand. I might get 2 just to be safe, but yeah, job's more or less finished. Obviously I've still got to blow away all of the surface dust there, but essentially it's done. Okay guys, I'm pretty sure I've just filled my coffee up with sand, but let's have a sip and see what happens. Alright. Not bad. A little bit gritty. It's okay. Yeah, so here's one downside of what we do for a living. It's sort of been spitting, and whilst it's all sort of settled in the cracks and stuff, and I was going to lay a weed treatment on top of the sand once I was finished anyway, which would have helped it soak in into the cracks, but also would have deterred any future weeds growing. That's a little service I offer. I might film that, but essentially I'm just pouring weed killer in with a watering can. But yeah, downside of, you know, if the weather's bad or when it gets later in the year and things stay damp, resanding drives is like not easy. So I'm gonna have to go off now and get some really fresh dry sand, and I'll put it over what's left, and then I'll just walk around and I'll do like little spot checks and top up any areas that are maybe, you know, a bit damp and maybe clumped up and not filled in properly. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy my coffee, a couple of biscuits, and then yeah, I'll shoot off and I'll come back the next bit. I'll film the next bit if I can. guys, job's all finished. Quick little walk around. Very happy with this one, came out really well. I mean the black spot was really quite bad, and yeah, got rid of quite a bit. Alright guys, that's me done for the day. Yeah, driveway came out really well. The black spot when I got there was like unbelievable. I've been there for a long time and it was really thick, dark ingrained black spot. So yeah, I went at it with basically 50-50 hypo, so 7.5% for those of you that in America that do it that way. It should be 7.5%. It's a 50-50 dilution basically, and that basically got rid of, like, I'd say between 90 and 95% of the black spot. As I explained to all my customers, and as many people know, I never guarantee that I'll get rid of every single last black spot, because some of them, it's just going to take another year. You know, like you come back next year, do another clean, and it'll get rid. But overall, very pleased. I believe the customer's happy. Sorry, just trying to navigate around this neighbourhood. But yeah, yeah, as I said, the customer was a YouTube. Whether or not he's a subscriber, I'm not sure, but I know he found me on YouTube. So yeah, a lovely guy. Kept me watered with the green teas and some biscuits and stuff. Unfortunately, their cat wasn't very well, and yeah, they've had to take her to be put down, which is really sad. I'm a cat owner myself, so I do really sympathise. And yeah, it's not a nice thing. I mean, I think the cat was quite old, 16 I believe, so you know, had a good life, etc. But you know, it's always a sad thing. And yeah, I mean, you know, good job well done, etc. But at the same time, it's, you know, it's quite a sad thing. I'm a bit of an animal lover myself, so yeah, I felt really bad for these customers with that situation. But yeah, anyway, so if you want to, then like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good week.